Globalization is the growing connection between countries through trade, investment, and technology. They help business operate and reach customers all over the world. International business include activity like importing, exporting, foreign investment, licensing, and franchising between countries. Padini Holding is a Malaysian fashion company with brands such as Vinci, Seed, and PDI. Padini is involved in international business by exporting its product and using licensing agreements. It operates in countries like Thailand, Indonesia, Brunei, Cambodia, and the UAE. Globalization also has some problems. Some companies use workers in poor countries and pay them very low salaries. This is not fair. In the fashion industry, making a lot of clothes can harm the environment, is used too much water, creates waste, and causes pollution. Also, when global trends become popular, people may forget their local culture and tradition, and small local business may find it hard to compete with the big company or international brands that have more money and better marketing. Padini expand their business to other countries for several important reasons. First, it can reach more customers outside Malaysia, which help the company grow and sell more products. Second, being known in many countries make Padini brand more stronger, so it can compete with big brands like H&M and Zara. Third, doing business in different countries lower the company risk. If sales drop in one country, Padini can still earn money from other places. Finally, expanding internationally help Padini learn new ideas and improve how it runs its business. This keeps the company strong and competitive.
I, Alia Natasha, I will explain the modes of operation in international business, focusing on Padini Malaysia. First, Padini use exporting to sell its product like clothes and shoes to other countries. For example, Thailand and Indonesia. Exporting is a simple way to expand because Padini doesn't need to open its own store overseas. It just ships products out. This method is low risk and low cost. Second, Padini use franchising. This means local business partner in other countries open and manage Padini stores. These partners use Padini's brand and system, and in return they pay Padini's fee. Franchises allow Padini to grow its brand quickly and easily in new market. Other modes of international business include licensing, joint ventures, and foreign direct investment, but Padini mainly focus on exporting and franchising because these methods are more cost effective and less risky. Explain about the difference between international business and domestic business. Okay, the key difference are first, currency. International business deal with different currency like star baht, but domestic business only use ringgit Malaysia. Second, law and regulations. Padini must follow Thai laws when operating in Thailand, but in Malaysia it only follow local laws. Third, culture and language. Padini has to understand different customer preference overseas, but in Malaysia the culture is familiar. Okay, lastly, international business has higher risk because of things like currency change and political issues, while domestic business is more stable and easier to manage.
Hi, I'm Michael Danish. We will move to the economic impact of multinational enterprise. Okay, we have two economic impact. This means first economic impact of Padini as a Malaysian and economic impact within host country. Okay, we will go to economic impact Padini as a Malaysia. Okay. First, contribution to Malaysia as a GDP. Okay, as a significant player in the Malaysia retail sector, Padini contribute the nation gross domestic product as known as GDP through its revenue relation and value activity in design, distribution, and retail operation. In the 12 months ending December 31, 2024, Padini report a revenue of 1.949 billion. Okay. Second is foreign exchange earning. Padini operation in country like Cambodia, Thailand, Indonesia, and the UAE generate foreign exchange earning from Malaysia when profit are repatriated, while the percentage of revenue from overseas market was about 3.4%. Okay. Next, we move to economic impact within host country. Okay. First, employment creation. Okay. Padini store in host country create job opportunity for the local population, contribute to employment rates and income level in those economy. As of 2023, Padini has 6 stores in Cambodia and 7 in Thailand. Okay, next, foreign direct investment is FDI. So when Padini establish operation in a foreign country, it bring in FDI, which can boost the host country capital account and contribute to economic development. Next, we move to balance of payment effect. We have three balance of payment effect. First, current assets, capital account, and financial account. Okay, we go to current asset. The current asset record the flow of goods, service, income, and current transfer between Malaysia and other country. The example is exports, import, service export, income receipt, and service import. Okay. We go to capital account. Okay, the capital account mainly deal with the transfer of non-financial asset and capital transfer. Padini direct impact on this account is like to be less significant compared to the current and financial account. Okay, the example is capital transfer, acquisition or disposal of non-produce. Okay. Next, lastly we go to financial account. The financial account record transaction related to financial assets and liability, including foreign direct investment, iaitu FDI. So the example is foreign direct investment FDI outflow, repatriation of capital, and loans and borrowings.
Hello everyone, my name is Safika and I will continue the presentation with growth and employment effects. The first one is job creation in domestic and regional markets. Padini helps create jobs in Malaysia and the region. They have over 100 outlets, which means more jobs in stores, office, and also logistics. The second one is support for local businesses and SMEs, which is they also support local businesses by working with local suppliers for clothing and shoes. For example, Vinci and Seed brands. Third one is skill development and training opportunities. Padini also train their workers, especially new staff, in customer service and also sales. This helps them grow skills in the fashion and retail industry. Last but not least is economic growth and multiplier effect. Padini supports the economy by paying taxes, salaries, and creating indirect jobs in areas like advertising and also delight. I would like to explain and share about foundation of ethical behavior. The first one is commitment to fair employment practice, which is Padini treats workers fairly, they hire without discrimination and respect everyone's rights and safety. For example, Padini's code of conduct for employees emphasize fairness and also respect in the workplace. The second one is guided by culture and social norms. They follow Malaysian values like politeness and also responsibility and respect other cultures when working in Asian countries. For example, employees are encouraged to show respect toward co-workers and diverse customers. Third one is establishment of ethical guidelines and codes, which is Padini has a code of ethics that teach employees to be honest and avoid conflicts of interest. It's available on their website also. For example, Padini employees' code of conduct is publicly accessible on the corporate website. Last but not least is promotion of ethical organizational culture, which is manager lead by example, and staff get training to understand and follow the company's ethical rule. For example, Padini emphasizes internal ethics briefings to ensure compliance among staff. That's all from me.
Okay, hello everyone. Now I will talk about ethical behavior for Padini Group. Set of rules for Padini Group. It explains how they should behave at all times when working for the company. The main idea is to always be fair, honest, and responsible when dealing with others. Employees should have some criteria such as be loyal, careful, and hardworking, not be careless or dishonest. Okay, next I will talk about business ethics in Padini Group. First is corporate governance. The Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance (MCCG) and Bursa Malaysia listing rules set clear guidelines for how company directors should behave. Second is relationship with stakeholder. Directors must also consider the interests of other key groups like shareholders, employees, creditors, and customers. And last is social responsibility. The board must ensure the company follows both the letter and the spirit of the law. It also should promote CSR by encouraging action that contribute positively to society. Okay, now I will talk about ethical dilemma. Ethical dilemma is a situation where one must choose between two or more causes or action which none of the action wrong, and each option has potential consequences. First case is Padini operates within the fast fashion industry, which is known for contributing significantly to landfill waste. And the second case is Padini has taken steps such as using renewable energy in stores and promoting the use of recyclable materials. In conclusion, globalization and international business have significantly shaped the growth and strategic direction of Padini Holdings Berhad. By expanding its footprints across Southeast Asia, Padini has demonstrated how Malaysian companies can effectively engage in international markets through export-oriented strategies. Okay, this assignment has provided me with a deeper understanding of how Malaysian companies like Padini operate within the global business environment. I learned how international business decisions are influenced by factors such as market demand, operational modes, and ethical consideration. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.